Hi, today we're going to be talking about magnets. So what do you know about magnets? Well, interestingly, there are only three magnetic elements: iron, cobalt and nickel. What else do we know about magnets? Well, we know they have poles, north poles and south poles. And the poles are the areas where the forces are strongest in a magnet. Now, I'm sure you all remember playing around with magnets when you were younger. We know that two similar poles repel and two unlike poles attract. You can see that this is an example of a non-contact force, as they don't need to be touching for you to see the forces being exerted. So, how do we find the poles of a magnet? Well, let's show you. Here, we've got our magnet. If we were trying to work out which of these poles was the north and which one was the south, we're going to use our handy little compass. How to do this is you put your magnet on a piece of A4 paper, and you take a compass and you draw a line with an arrow to show the way that the north is facing. You're then going to move it to another location, and you're going to do the same thing again. And again, we're going to keep doing this. I'm going to do this a few more times. There we go. So you can clearly see that we've started to develop this pattern with all of the arrows on this side moving away and all of the arrows on this side facing towards our magnet. If I just draw around our magnet, and remove it, now this is going to help us. When we're working out the poles of a magnet, we determine which pole's which. We think about what would happen if a north pole was held at that point. Here you can quite clearly see that the magnetic field lines are being attracted. So therefore we know that this side would be the south. And over here you can clearly see that they're being repelled, and so this side would be a north, as the north pole would repel from this side. If we want to get a better picture of this, we can start to use an actual magnet. So I'm going to put my magnet back, and this time I'm going to use this, which has got loads of iron filings freely suspended. If I put this underneath, we can start to see the poles forming. We can see the areas where the poles are strongest, here and here. And you can see those field lines being created. If we started to imagine that we were joining these lines up, we'd start to get some sort of effect of that field line that we were drawing in our earlier diagram. Over here you can see that we get this in a three-dimensional effect as well. Here these iron filings aren't attracted to anything. If we put our magnet inside, get right in the centre, we do the similar thing, you can see that they start to determine that three-dimensional shape that you can see of that magnetic field. And again, we're getting that similar idea of those lines being drawn. I'll hold it under here in case that makes it any easier. So there we go. That's our early intro to magnets.